dashboard. Dashboard is an app that helps you visualize key performance indicators that you can customize in ways that will be most convenient for you. With Dashboard, you can analyze your fleet performance using such KPIs as mileage, fuel consumption, engine hours, average and maximum speed, idling, visiting of geofences, and time and trips. The results will be presented as charts that you customize, choosing one of the 5 different options: circle diagram or pie chart, line graph, grouping bar graph, accumulating bar graph, or horizontal bar graph. You can also see the information for all or several units, for a unit group or for a selected unit. Dashboard is easy to use. Click on the button Add Units in the right side of the top panel to create the list of available units. The list will provide you with the following unit details: name, connection state, location, last message time, and speed. You can refresh, hide, or close the list. To add charts for the desired KPIs, click on the Add Charts button, which is next to the Add Units button. In the dialog window, you will configure the settings to see the data you need in the way you want. First, choose the KPI you would like to see on the dashboard. Then, choose a unit or units, several, all, or a group of units. You can also adjust whether you want to see, for example, top 10 units with the maximum values or bottom 10 units with the minimum values. If you want to dismiss trips with 0 values, then check the box Skip 0 values. Finalize your choice by clicking OK. Following these steps, you can add any number of charts. Now, choose the time interval for which you would like to analyze the indicators. After this, you will see the KPIs rendered as charts, and you can drag them, place them next to any other charts you want to compare. In each chart, you can turn off certain units and turn them on back. In a pie chart, the segments will be calculated anew. In other charts, the deactivated item will simply disappear. Let's say you want to see and compare all your vehicle's mileage for 1 week. To do this, select mileage among the indicators, select units, and adjust the way of presenting the information. As a result, you will see the mileage data given as a chart. The pie chart will show the values in relation to each other in percentage of total mileage for the specified period. The chart helps you understand the general trend. You will see the overall mileage as a whole, with each separate unit mileage shown as a segment. In the given chart, you can see that the vehicle Test Opel 3 drove fewer miles than the rest, so this must mean that it was used less than other vehicles. The line graph is convenient if you want to compare different days' results for 2 vehicles or see the activity peak for 1 unit. You can switch off the unnecessary units by unchecking them. To hide all the unused units, press Ctrl and click on the unit you want to have in the chart. You can see that for vehicle Test Opel 3, the 28th, the mileage values are low. To compare the performance on a daily basis and see how each unit stands next to another, choose the grouping bar graph. The grouping bar graph shows the unit parameter values by date in relation to each other, standing in a line one after another. So we can see that on August the 2nd, unit Test Opel 7 covered the distance almost twice as big as the distance covered by unit Test Opel 9. While on August 3rd, unit Test Opel 7 mileage is greatest, although on July 28th, the unit was among items with the lowest value. An accumulating bar graph will allow you comparing total values for a certain period, showing the portion of input of each separate unit. An accumulating bar graph shows the total value of all parameters stacked up on one another. On the chart, we can see that the busiest day was on July 31st, and unit Test Opel 4 contributed most to the final result. Finally, if you want to see and compare the unit's performance in real figures, in miles or kilometers, you choose horizontal bar graph. In the chart, the clear leader is task helper 7, while unit task helper 10 was almost 3 times less active. So you might choose to give a greater assignment to this unit next week. To see how two KPIs relate to each other, choose multi-charts option in the chart settings. For example, you can see how mileage stands next to engine hours. In the chart settings, choose multi-charts option, then set the required KPIs and configure other settings. As a result, you will see two KPIs rendered simultaneously in one chart. Depending on your preference, you can choose alternative ways of presenting the data.